Yeah, we live. Just like that, we live and direct. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the good, the bad, the ugly with Joe Blackman and me, Botswana Puppy. And we welcome you to a very special installment. That is a late night installment, and it's like a necessary one though, because Joe, we had quite the weekend, bro. First of all, shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to you too, bro. You've had a good week this week, ain't you? Well, last week, I should say. We both had a good week last week. Do you know what? Manchester United doing good. You're on the come up with your channel. Hey, getting them
We
numbers
we
up.
out here. We're trying. We're trying. Manchester
But,
United is the one that needs to get them numbers up when you really talk, when you really deep it. But some of
but
us,
you know,
yeah,
no. Watching Manchester United this week, though, it was a game of two halves. So there's a lot to get into. So first of all, people, make sure you do the right thing. If you're watching live right now, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure if you're watching for the first time, get subscribed to Joel's channel. That's me, and get subscribed to Bots's channel. Yeah, but
yeah.
fam, number one thing, the first one to get into.
The ugly. Can I tell you
Is
what the ugly
you want
is?
to get to the ugly first?
The ugly is my background, Joe.
Boo!
Wait,
This is in the wrong studio. You should have at least went like this.
I deserve a
Unbelievable.
booing for that, for real.
We gotta say this is a shout out though. This is a shout out to everybody in a different country. We ain't always got to be streaming for the UK audience. We can also stream to other people in the world. So you know what? This is a shout out one for evening ones for the US people, or for the people in Australia or in Asia, wherever you're watching. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
We
yeah.
have different time zones all over the world, and everybody loves a little bit of YouTube.
You know what I mean? Especially after the weekend we had. Let's. Should we get straight into it? Should we go
Let's get
straight in?
straight into it.
Which one do you want to start with, Joe? The good, the bad, or the ugly?
Well, do you know what? I don't really want to start on the ugly or the bad right now. So let's go with the good. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Arsenal.
there's the easiest of goods, which is the fact that we won. We got the 3 points.
Yeah.
We got the but okay. Which one you got? Which one you got?
No. But that's an easy one, though, isn't it? That's too easy. Yeah.
It,
Let's face it. It's been talked out. Everybody said how good we were. We won. Yes, well done. But the fact of the matter is, there's caveats to how we won, and I don't want to go over all of that again and start hemming and hawing out. Why are you making those eyes at me?
Because your screen is moving weird. You were like posing like this for a second, and then pose. It's like a slideshow. But you're back. But you're
Oh,
back. Yeah. You're back. It's like sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. This is what I can say about
yeah. Well,
your
guess what? But
connection.
I'm here. But I'm here. Yeah, guys.
but but but
But
yes,
I don't want to go over all those caveats again. So
of
I
course.
wanted to talk about some other things that happened in the Premier League as well this week, innit? Yeah. And the main thing that I really want to start it off the show with is the fact that Arsenal and Chelsea drew this weekend, so it's a good thing for us. Yeah, that's one thing we have to concentrate on. That is a good thing for us. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I meant to play this
What's
one.
that? Is that Rihanna?
Yeah, I meant to play. Oh my god.
No, that could only mean good things for Manchester United. As a Manchester United fans, the fact that the London derby ended in the draw, what more can we say but good?
It is. It is. I have to say that like both of them, both Arsenal and Chelsea, not gaining ground, like significant ground from us, is a good thing. Because let's face it, we might as well take a quick little look to see where we are Premier League table wise in compared to where Chelsea and Arsenal are. So at the very moment of this recording of this show, with 13 games played, with 21 points for Manchester United, and Chelsea only have 24. So honestly, Chelsea being 3 points ahead is better than Chelsea being, wait, 5 points ahead. You know,
Well, look,
so say what?
am I still glitching?
It's in and out, to be honest.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna remove myself. Continue talking.
Maybe you might need to do that. Try the whole, you know, turn it back on and turn it back off again. Like the IT crowd says. In the meantime, shout out to the people that are tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. Um, just like Joe Blackman said, please remember to like the stream as soon as you tune in. Just get that out the way. Even if you're here, you're sleepy or whatever. All right. Back to the point that we're talking about, which is the good for the show. And to quickly give you a recap, if you're just joining in, the first smaller good is the fact that we got 3 points. Manchester United won a game that they needed to win, given everything that was happening, and then we went on to the fact that like the London derby ended in a draw, and a draw for Arsenal and a draw for Chelsea is ultimately a good thing for Manchester United when you're looking at it from our point of view, because Chelsea, as we speak, is only 3 points ahead, and Arsenal is only 9 points ahead. And 9 points is only 3 games. If you Arsenal lose 3 games, and assuming we win our 3 games, we have a return fixture as well to play with Arsenal. So there is quite
Hold
a
hold
lot
on a
to
minute.
play
Hold
for.
on a minute. Did you say they're only 9 points ahead of us?
Arsenal is only 9 points ahead of us, bro, and we're yet to play them again. So if we do our job, if we do our job, we'll be all right at the end of the season.
Okay. I
We'll be
see
all
what's
right.
happening here. Do you know what? The Premier League table is so close right now, so congested at the top. Yeah. People say that Arsenal was actually running away with it. Yeah. But let's be honest with you right now. Arsenal ain't running away with shit. As I'm looking at the Premier League table right now, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Premier League table right now, and what I see is Arsenal on 30 points and Manchester City on 25 points. That's crazy. As it stands, how can anybody say that Man City are not still the favourites to win the league after hearing that?
So
And
you
they've
think
got a goal difference.
okay, okay. So right now you think Man City is the one that's gonna win it.
Yeah,
That's
everybody's sleeping on Man City like they're not the ones to really watch. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Liverpool might have won the league last season, yeah,
yeah,
but we can all see what kind of fraud slot is now.
yeah.
So the real team to really watch out for is Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Let's be
I,
honest.
I,
But they have never, Arsenal, they love being in these positions up until these times here. Watch after Christmas. I swear to God. It's only two losses it will take for Man City to catch up, bro. Two losses.
I hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear you. And
Man,
to some extent, I agree with you, but I have to disagree with you a little bit and tell you that like people, of course, Man City is not being talked about enough. A lot of shine is going. A lot of talk really is about Arsenal and the spotlight a little bit, not a little bit about like Liverpool's demise, etc., etc. But we'll get to Liverpool later. But um, the teams that people are sleeping on that nobody's talking about is between Villa, Brighton, and Sunderland. A surprise is going to happen there. Somebody is going to be in the top five conversation at the end of the season out of those three that that what nobody's talking about. In my opinion, it feels like there is something going on. Now, I can't tell if Aston Villa right now, they if you look at the last 5 games, they've only lost once. So it's 4 out of 5 wins, and that is kind of that's top five form right there. If they can replicate this for the next 5 fixtures and replicate it again, people are going to be surprised and say, wow, Unai Emery, might be manager of the season. Unai Emery might be the one to clinch the Premier League table, especially given what you're saying that like Arsenal will falter eventually. Um, Man City and
100%.
Chelsea. Man City and Chelsea will probably also be concerned about the Champions League campaigns and the other domestic cups, like depending on how those competitions go as well. There you can make the case for Villa or an odd Brighton or Sunderland to also find themselves in this conversation.
I noticed that you don't really say nothing about Chelsea. I know you didn't really say nothing
I'll
about
tell you this, Joe. Joe, let me tell
you.
you this for free. Let me tell you this right here, right now, Joe. We're finishing above Chelsea.
And what? See,
We are
I don't want
finishing
to work.
above Chelsea. Yes.
Hey,
Out.
Bots said it, not me.
This
I
is
ain't
my
making no more
prediction.
Chelsea bets. We all know where I stand on the Chelsea bets at the moment. I can't talk about money and Chelsea.
but
and pops up from somewhere.
yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But anyway, without getting too deep into it, but at the end of the day, the point was Arsenal and Chelsea sharing points is a good thing, and ultimately, they don't get too far ahead of us, and that I cannot argue with. Let's transition over to the bad, since I kind of um, mentioned a little bit about Liverpool. Um, the bad comes in two parts, I guess. The first one is the fact that Liverpool, um, over the weekend, they won versus West Ham. And West Ham, honestly, were playing a good game until around the 60th minute, when Isak got his goal to make it 1-0 West Ham. And then later on, Paqueta also has a bozo moment as well and gets sent off, in the 84th minute. But the significance of this win for me, I think, is what is more important to talk about, because let's be real, Liverpool have been having the one of the worst kind of seasons the last couple of games, and we've been loving it as rival fans. We've been enjoying it, and if I can pull up just quickly, just show you Liverpool's run of fixtures. It's just been peak since September. There's been a lot of uh, red. If you look at this, it's funny because it matches the color palette of the show of the good, bad, and ugly. So like look at September. It's just started being bad, and then but the thing that keeps the Liverpool like ship going is the fact that every now and then they'll have the occasional win. They'll have the win that sort of like buys slot some time and sort of buys them a little bit of stability, and that's the part for me that I feel like is a bad, the fact that like they could potentially have earned themselves a result that is going to give them a little bit of steam for the next couple of like fixtures, because they've been, as I said, they've been like very very up and down, and the way they've started this portion of the season now, like with a win, um, gives them more confidence for the next game. And we don't want Liverpool getting confidence at the end of the day. That's where I stand.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Hmm.
They could have turned a little bit of a corner, but it's just like with Ruben Amorim at the moment, right?
Mm,
It's yet to be proven. I know what he did last season, but last season is last season. Everybody wants to say last season is last season, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, this season Slot ain't done ish. Yeah, and he ain't proven to us that he's able to sustain and build up a new team. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's out here now with a team that his own hands have built. Yeah. And he doesn't seem to be able to sustain wins back to back. So I'm not gonna be rushing to be afraid of Liverpool just yet, because I don't think it's justified. Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to show me some more wins, not against the West Ham, against somebody else. Let's see who have they got next. Who's the
So yeah,
next one?
I was just about to say that. So you see all these red, 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 green, red, 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 green, green, red, and then red, red, red. Now the one West Ham was green. The team that they're playing next is Sunderland. Now, if they were going into this Sunderland fixture, by the way, Sunderland is doing well. We saw where they are in the league table. That
Yeah,
really up there, right? If they were going to the Sunderland game with a loss after losing to West Ham, I promise you they were going to lose to Sunderland. Now they're going to face Sunderland with a little bit more confidence that, you know what, things may not be going right for us, but we can still work together and actually get a result from this. And now Anfield will also be behind Liverpool and try and resuscitate this dying horse. And that's why, for me, like I feel like the win versus West Ham gives them a little bit. It leaves them in a better position than where they were originally. So to precisely answer your question, Sunderland is who they have next, and then they might draw or maybe get a narrow win at Anfield. Then they travel away to Leeds, where they probably now this win versus West Ham, where they traveled away, they might be able to beat Leeds, you know. And then after that, they play Inter Milan, another conversation, another competition. So I don't want to speak on that. But they have Brighton after the Inter game and then Spurs. So this is how Liverpool's future is looking for the next couple of games. What do you think, Joe? Which matches do you think they'll win or draw?
right. Look in here. Let me get a little bit closer to the screen because that looks minuscule for me. I'll tell you that much. So, looking at the screen, I can see now. It's all right. Next games.
Yeah.
I don't think they beat Sunderland. I think Sunderland whooped them. Yeah.
At Anfield.
At their own house. At their
Okay.
own house. Yeah.
Okay.
At their own house. Yeah. Bet. All right. Leeds, I think they're gonna get a win there. I think they Liverpool scratch a win there. Inter Milan will probably I don't know what Inter's like at the moment, so I can't really touch on that one. That's up in the air. But hopefully they get pieced up. And then Tottenham. Ooh.
Brighton and
Tottenham.
Brighton
I,
first.
I can see them getting a draw. I can see them getting a draw at Tottenham still.
Okay. But versus Brighton, they'll beat Brighton. Is that what you reckon?
Oh hell no. No.
Okay.
They ain't beating Brighton.
Okay.
Either a draw or a loss, but they're not beating Brighton.
Okay. Noted. All right. Well, in Pep Guardiola's words, we will be there. We will be there. and yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Brighton will draw 1-1, says DJ. Man, if they can draw and lose to Sunderland, like DJ is predicting.
I like this. I like this. Yeah. Sunderland win 2-0. Van Dijk own goal. I can see it. I can see it. I'm there for it. I'm here for it.
DJ, I like this prophecy that you're spitting out, bro. Big up yourself.
Hey, I'm here for all. I'm here for all this. Yeah, all of it.
So anyway, so like that's um the bad for the weekend. Um and I mean, there's another bad, Joe, that we can touch on, the fact that when we bring it back home to our team, we are one half FC, and so far this season we've had a lot of good first halves and then really really bad second halves, and then this time around,
First half. First half
first
is
half was
always
good.
looking.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead. Exactly. Them players started the game dead. They didn't know what time kickoff was or something. And yeah, that was a really bad half. I hope we never see anything like that again. But the second half was much better. But I have to say this: Ruben Amorim did say that Crystal Palace playing a game over the week, like, actually played an impact into this. They became tired after an hour. They became tired, and it's no coincidence that we were able to be a little bit more on the front foot. So anyway,
Do you think that? Do you feel like that should play a part though?
I mean, yes, because everybody else that were playing, or almost everybody else that were playing, is involved in many other competitions, right? So that's none of our business. That should be to our advantage. You know, the fact that other teams should be more tired than us, other teams should be more injury ridden than us. You know, that's my opinion on it. Anyway, I feel like that's, we can't control that. So
Well,
we just gotta.
this is the thing, innit? This is the thing when smaller teams go into more competitions, yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
they're gonna feel the fatigue more than other clubs, like like a Liverpool who can afford to spend, 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 spend.
Yeah.
But it's it's detrimental to us to admit that. I feel. Do you know what I mean? You admit that's the reason why. I mean, don't get me wrong. Use it to your advantage, obviously, but I feel like we're still lacking that not just tactical edge, but where's the coaching your way out of these situations? Do you feel like that's happening?
Well, I mean, this was a very, very good match of like system test to see. Oh, they use a very similar system. Of course, the nuances are different between Glasner and Ruben Amorim. But like in terms of like, if you're asking me, is he coaching and asking his players to carry out particular instructions? Tell you this, what I said in my review show, that this game was actually a draw. The only difference was that there were set piece goals. It was a dead ball type of game. The goal that Crystal Palace scored was a set piece, a penalty. The goals that we scored were set pieces. So it's like for me, they canceled each other out in open play. There was nothing that like we could see that like was very, very tangible and saying this is encouraging. But the fact that we didn't lose in open play, it leaves me feeling like this is a draw that was just changed by said pieces. So yeah, so I can't really like speak on the coaching part with that much like confidence.
Especially
You know?
because what we found out earlier on your show, though, if I'm being honest, yeah, the
Yeah.
fact that Mason Mount didn't even know the ball was coming.
Right, right, right. There was a moment of improvisation that, like, of course, maybe they might have done this in training before, like Riri said, but like that moment, I went to watch the free kick again, and you can see the hesitation. The moment where Mason Mount goes, "Oh, damn, you just laid it off already." Like he wasn't really like fully 100% switched on for that. You know, and at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you can't attribute that to give that flower to the set piece coach. Even though we're very good in set pieces this season, that one right there doesn't
Listen,
necessarily belong to the set piece coach. We take it, we celebrate it,
oh,
but
I
it
love
doesn't
it.
do.
I love
Yeah,
it. I must celebrate when we score, yeah, and when we win,
100%.
because that was this was the bad section. That was the ugly section of the show. By the way, people, if you're just joining in, the ugly section of the show was the fact that Manchester United fans can't enjoy wins without coming to some sort of conflict over who should be man of the match or who played bad or who's to blame for the win. Is it the manager? Is it the players? Why
Yeah,
can't we just sit back and enjoy the win for what it is? It
yeah,
seems like we can't do that as a fan base. But you know what? I'm telling you right now, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is.
yeah,
I'm not able to change nothing. Oh,
yeah.
he disappeared.
I'm
I'm
here.
not
I'm
able to
blowing my nose.
when it
I'm
comes.
here.
I'm not able to change enough when it comes to the manager, when it comes to the way that they're set up. So let's just enjoy the wins for the wins, criticize when we lose. But I think I'm done with point and blame. I think I'm just waiting everything out now, but I'm just waiting everything out to see how everything plays out. If it's good, I'll say it's good. If it's bad, I'm definitely going to say it's bad. And obviously, I will call out the manager because I don't believe in him. I understand some people do believe in his project. Do you know what I mean? Like DJ says here, it says, I believe in Amrim's dream. It's possible. He's jumped onto a trend. I think he's talking about the set pieces here, and it's working with it. Arsenal and Chelsea started it. He's good to see, he's on the right projection. I understand that. I get that. But at the same time, I still feel like look, I'm just like I said, I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. I don't want to give out too much criticisms anymore. Yeah, I'll only criticize when I see something that needs to be really criticized. And today, apart from the poor start, which has already been addressed multiple times on different channels, including this one, and your one at least. So I don't think we need to discuss it that much more into depth. But well done, Manchester United. How do you feel nowadays about the manager? I know you've been a staunch backer of any manager that comes in so far, but
It's only
I
two managers. It's Eric Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim. You say any manager that just comes in. Listen,
you
uh,
didn't back Oli.
I liked Ollie, but I didn't back him as much as like I backed Eric Ten Hag. I liked Ollie a lot. I liked his personality, but this is not the conversation right now. You know, I yeah, let's leave even Jose Mourinho also somebody that I totally respect. But what I wanted to say is that the um, divisions in the fan base are so strong, and they have to be talked about in the sense that like right at the end of that game, Joe, on my channel, like right after the chill along, there was people that were already up in arms before going anywhere. We had just won. Hear this properly. Let me explain this properly. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Thank you for being here. But listen to this. We have just won against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, right? And we're fighting. Some fans are pro Bruno. Some fans are pro Xerxes. Some fans are pro players. Some fans are pro manager. Different fans represent different like subsets of the community, of the fan base. Now, instead of all those people coming together and unifying and saying yes against all odds in a game where everybody, even us as a fan base, we were in agreement. 9 out of 10 Man United fans who knew or walked into that game feeling like we were going to lose. We did a preview. I did a preview and a build up to the game. Two streams where almost everyone was just saying, well, how much we're going to lose. But we got there, got a result, and instead of celebrating and being happy, we are fighting with each other.
Do you know what it is? It's that thing in it where everybody wants to be right. I think somebody said it on your stream earlier. I think it was actually Young Pappy. He said that people only pull up when they want to be right. When they feel like they're right, they only pull up then. For the most time, you don't see them until they feel like, look, I told you so. I ended your stream actually. Told you I was right. And you ended the stream. Yeah. But this is what I mean. It is that mentality though, isn't it? Yeah, that told you so. Told you Xerxes the man. Told you Bruno's the man. What are you talking about? It's the players. What are you talking about? The manager's shit. What are you talking about? That kind of mentality, and I do understand it. Everybody does have an opinion, yeah, but opinions are like what's. Everybody has one. So it's a thing where I think you just have to take everybody's opinion with a pinch of salt. Not everybody's going to agree with you, but I do believe everybody should be able to have these conversations. Not get so mad at everybody all the time. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try and calm myself.
I hear you. I hear you. We are on a perpetual race to be right, because as part of the game of being a fan, I think part of it is just like, we love participating in the events that are that affect our club so much that like, having an opinion on them, speculating on them, and predicting on them is part of the experience, right? So when you share that, like, oh, he's gonna miss, oh, he's gonna score, and then it actually happens, there's that joy. So I feel like, so when somebody shares says, I told you so, or I was right, not all the time, but some of the time, it's just predicated on just the experience of being a fan and fandom, and that's what it is. It's not necessarily with malintention or like be saying you're less of a fan because you did this. And I think we can all exist in this like multi opinion world where you don't look at football the same way I look at it, and it doesn't mean that your way is more superior than mine. And it's okay to disagree, and it's okay to agree on some things, and it's okay to change your mind on some things. It's just part of like nature and life and football. you know Masi says, so if we don't like the process, it's not part of the conversation. No, that is part of the conversation. If you like the process, that is part of the conversation. Experiencing your grievance and your frustration as a fan is part of the conversation of what being a fan is all about. Because we rise with this club, we fall with this club, and it's almost like it's a religion when you think about it. It is a part of life. It's a way of life. We're connected right now. Like there's so many people that we've met in this community, and we're part of a family, and we feel like we're siblings because of the same club that we support. And sometimes that's what siblings do. We argue, we agree, we disagree.
I'm gonna have to stop you on the religion one. I think you took one step too far there.
I said it's almost like it. Go ahead.
None of these people. I ain't worshiping none of these people. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you get me. No. By the way, guys, the lines are open. Yeah, we had young Bill in here laughing his ass off in the background because Bots is in here calling this shit a religion. Do you know what? Yeah. So I'm gonna bring in the first caller now so we can discuss. Yeah. And remember, guys, hit the link if you want to come in and have a discussion with us as well. Right, let me tell you this, yeah. Do you agree with me there, young Pappy, yeah? This is not a religion. I get it.
No.
Sometimes, but we can't call it a religion, bro. It's pretty close to some people to being a religion because of the way that they treat things. Religion starts. Yeah. Because worship, yeah. Religion starts, bro. Religion starts.
How many times you go to church? In general,
I'll say about once a month.
Okay. A regular like religious person though, it's like once a week, right?
Yeah, or more.
Or more.
My auntie used to go.
How often do we play football? How often does our club play football?
Okay, what's your point?
My point is,
how often do you go to work? Work ain't religion.
Weekly basis, congregation with people.
What about summertime?
So
there's a break. So you got a break from religion.
Hold on. Let me land. The congregation, community, weekly congregation, right? There is even attire. There is songs. There's chants that are almost like prayers. Don't get me. There's so many things that are similar.
I'd rather call it a cult than call it a religion.
There we go. Yeah, no. All I said was it is almost like a religion. Now, I never said it's a religion. If you want to like understand what I said, like, oh, you said
for this. I can give that to you there.
Yeah,
but you said it's a religion though. I have the audio.
But if that's how you meant it, then that's okay.
Run the tape back if you want.
But if that's what you meant, then it's okay, man. But at least you explained yourself.
No, that's not what I meant. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. It's almost like a religion.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure this is gonna. I choose my words properly. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just about to let it play. Don't 1 second.
Tell me what you find out.
I know. I have to go back more.
You're gonna waste
go
time.
to where you see me in the back.
I'm gonna waste time.
Because I know the results. Because I said those words. Don't forget the word almost in there.
Well, hey, Christ is watching.
Club so much.
Well, no, you continue. I'm gonna bring Doctor in until I find the exact spot.
Oh gosh. Okay.
What? Wait. What? Until you find what? The exact
said
sport?
Manchester.
The time, the
Channel
time, the exact time.
906. Whoa.
You know what? Yeah. Why is it every time you pull up, it always gets like this?
No, because you people be.
Hey, it's late night. It's late
1
night
o'clock in the
settings.
morning here. So,
Vamping hours.
show Angel. That right. Late show with Bots Angel. Hello.
Hello, Doc. Yeah,
Yes, hello, Doc.
let's talk, guys. What's
Talk a little
good,
ball,
bad, and
yeah. We'll get
ugly?
back to that
Yeah,
religion.
we'll get back to that conversation. But what's good, bad, and ugly for you guys? This
Yeah.
weekend. It can be, just it doesn't have to be Man United related, but it can be. But go ahead and Doc, you want to go first, and then we'll go to Young Papi afterwards.
Um, we got 3 points, so that's good. I kind of
Nice.
agree with you. Earlier on, you did say it's kind of ugly, but always. Then again, it always happens. But it's like we can't even be happy. Today we won. We can't even be happy, but it happens every week. Because look, yesterday after the game,
Mhm.
and I knew it was gonna happen. And oh yeah, see what I mean, and this and that. I was like, can we not be happy?
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry, our anger on Monday was justified.
It was actually crazy how we were fighting right
I
at,
said,
not as soon as the game ended.
look, the first half when it ended and we
That's
were
so
losing.
funny. When I came up on the channel and I saw you guys arguing over who should be the man of the match, I was like
I said
give
when I said no lies, me I wasn't gonna give anybody man of the match, but I
Yeah.
realized just to piss people off, Charles. I said
Oh, man doesn't name names and not,
again. I said
not hesitate. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
and I know Manch is gonna clip this.
hold on,
You
no,
can
I
clip
got
it because I said
a
what I
new
said.
one for it. Oh, so this is the new one.
Damn. So provocative. All right. Keep
So
going. Keep cooking, dog.
um, the bad. It's not United related, but Chelsea versus Arsenal. Now, Caicedo, why would you do that? That was the dumbest thing you could ever do. Tackle someone and act like your leg was broken. I felt bad for him for 2 seconds, and I realized this motherfucker knows what he's doing.
He was just waiting for people to feel sorry for him.
I said, then when he realized the referee was not minding him, he said, I and Arsenal are lucky because if he was still on that pitch, see, they would have run them ragged and they would have won the game. Chelsea would have won the game.
Yeah.
And they're
Could
even
I
lucky they
just
had Raya in what's it called in the as a goalkeeper because I feel like he saved them several times. Yes, young
Mhm.
puppy, I'm done.
um I just wanted to add on to that point with Caicedo. Obviously it was a rare card, so this is a little bit different from how I'm saying it. But players that fake an injury or whichever need to go off for a couple minutes, even if it's 5 minutes. I really agree with that rule. If it's a new rule, then that would be available, like, because
Ooh.
I'm tired of the acting and all of that there as well. Like, let's get on with the game. Let's play football, like.
Yeah. So even, but then how do you police faking an injury, young puppy? I like the rule.
We can the thing
Hey,
is refs.
Doctor,
I
are
don't
you
know.
tearing stuff apart? What's going on?
No, that was me. Sorry.
Early gifts.
Let me mute. Let me
What you
mute,
think?
Doctor. Let me mute. That
Oh,
was like
that's
a crazy sound. I was not ready for it.
No,
Uh,
but to answer your question,
yeah.
refs see it. They see what's real and what's fake. It's just a matter of if they feel like calling it or not,
Mm,
or they would probably manage the game afterwards rather than just allow it or whatever. The only thing that you can't really police is a head injury, I would say.
yeah.
But
It
even still, if you're injured, you gotta go off. right?
Yeah, it's such a tricky, murky ground, young puppy. But I like the idea though, policing people's making sure that like we don't waste time. If you're injured, you don't get up.
Also, reputation as well. We remember players like Ashley Young, he didn't get the call because of his reputation or whatever, even though it was a foul or whichever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And obviously that's without VAR as well. We have VAR, but that's not stopping a lot of things. Like, I saw Timber pulled on Enzo over the weekend and did no call. I guess this would be my ugly refs. I, I might as well, But yeah,
The ugly is the refs.
because they allow too much things and it's just got to change so we can actually play some football. I'm not here to watch a drama show at the end of the day. I still have nightmares about when was it the last time we played Atletico Madrid and we only played maybe all of 29 minutes in the whole
Mm.
game of
Yeah,
football.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Everything else was just they
yeah,
was acting the whole time. They went up 1-0 and called it a game,
yeah.
so
Nah, I hear you. I'm all about reviewing rules and like making sure that they're actually benefiting the game and implementing new things to like make sure that we see more football, right? Uh,
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Uh, what about when we're talking about, say, for example, like the London derby, Arsenal, Chelsea? How did you guys feel about it? Both Arsenal and Chelsea sharing points. Is that like
Well, that's what I originally wanted.
yeah?
Obviously, if there was gonna be a winner, I would have preferred Chelsea over Arsenal, of slightly banter reasons as well, because Arsenal's the best out there. They have the best everything.
Mm,
So, just to
mhm.
get back at them with that, what happened now, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but the draw was perfect for me point wise, especially
yeah.
we won. So that's an extra 2 points to the leader, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
right. I
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of feel like I'd have preferred if Arsenal lost though. I
I do
still would
feel that I wouldn't
have
have
lost.
been mad at that. That's why I said, like, if I wanted a winner, it would be Chelsea, but I'm happy with the draw as well. Like, maybe looking for the long run.
I
Mm,
mean, this thumbnail could have been even funnier. Do you know what I mean? We could have had even more fun with the thumbnail.
Well, it looks
Like,
like it's giving them a nuggie.
wait. Oh, speak to the thumbnail designer, Joe Blackman.
hey, it works. It works. It works.
It works. But yeah, Doc, what about you? How disappointed were you that Arsenal didn't win?
Very, very, like, as you guys
Whoa.
said, like, what just
Dum,
happened?
dum.
What
Damn.
you
You gotta
said?
get
How
the
disappointed
you
was
gotta
the
get
question?
that one, man.
The question was, how disappointed was I that Arsenal didn't lose, right?
I said they didn't win, but then you're like very disappointed that Arsenal didn't win, and we're like, ladies and gentlemen, my job here is done.
You know what?
Can
You guys can go do one. Like, sorry, I'm trying to be quiet
What's
because my
in me?
sister's
I
asleep.
didn't ask you.
But
I asked it.
you
I
guys
didn't
can
ask
go
you
do
no
one.
question.
Because what you said, lose. No,
No.
I
I
swear
swear I had
we have
lose.
selective hearing in this community.
No, you almost. Do you know what? I wanted Chelsea to win because even when I started talking, I said, as you guys said, because Young Puppy said he would have preferred Chelsea to win. I agree with that. So you know what? I'm gonna breathe. It's 1:15. I'm the only person awake in this house.
Accountability
So
is one thing that may be difficult, but it's time to work on it.
what? You know what, Young Puppy? I like you. Do you know what?
Oh boy.
Can I answer the question? Can I
Yes, yes.
answer the question? I
Please.
would have much preferred Chelsea to win this so that there's a bit of variety. But as I said before, I think I've said this previously several times. Arsenal have this thing of going on a drawing run where they go on a run where they just draw games and draw games. Last season they drew 14 games because I checked, and I feel like that was the part of the reason why they just flopped. They didn't win the
Always
league.
Yeah.
They're just games that they should be winning, they're drawing. Games that they should be losing, they're drawing. Stuff like that. Like last season, there was a Man City Arsenal game where they drew last minute. It was the whole throwing the ball at whose head thing and stay humble air thing. It's like it's gonna happen. I feel like over like, and it's normally end of December, beginning of January when the FA Cup starts, and then the Champions League also starts, and they're still in the Carabao Cup. So all of that is just compiling, and they started having injuries and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Who is their first game in the FA Cup? Has that been out yet?
Not yet, but the third round is happening this weekend. No, I think no, sorry, the
Okay.
second round is
Second round,
happening
because
soon.
you started at the third round, yeah.
Yeah.
I
feel like
reckon
this.
I reckon they go out if they play a good team or even a
Oh,
middle class
definitely.
team. I reckon they go out and
I
eat.
want to see.
If
You know,
if
I
they
wanna
wear
see
the white, if they wear the white again,
If they were the white again, what's gonna happen?
they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose either way. But if they wear the white again, then we know they're definitely
what
gonna
you
lose
got
because
against
they
the white outfit.
it's the all white. It's like what the hell? You know what?
Doc. I don't know, you know.
You don't know what.
These allegations, you know,
Aside
like
from your wedding day, who just gets up and walks around wearing white?
You go to church?
I'm
He
Muslim.
was on that tour too.
we started the show talking about. Yeah.
I'm Muslim. Yeah, we wear white a lot too, but like it's about washing. Like I hate washing white clothes because you know how hard it is to wash it,
But Doctor, do you have an opinion
especially if it gets a stain.
about another team? Because to have an
What?
opinion about which kid is more juju or less juju, or more, you know, like,
We have it too.
okay.
You know, United has that thing too, right?
Yeah, we had it.
And also, I
We don't
watch
have-
other
We
teams.
changed
watch
our
other
kits back in
teams,
the
we
day.
don't
and
have
The
kids
gray
like
I have
ones.
opinions about their jerseys too. Like for
Okay.
example, Fulham's black and gold, it looks all right.
I guess this is the ugly.
Newcastle's green is different.
Okay.
Last 2 seasons ago, Fulham had this hot pink. I was
Okay.
like, that's cute. Because I saw it on a 5-year-old kid and I was like, oh, he looks cute in the pink.
Okay.
So I cannot have opinions about other people's jerseys.
No.
Wow.
You can. It was just a little odd that it was Arsenal's kid that but it's okay. It's okay. You're allowed to. You're allowed to.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Not
comment on other
insinuating
people's
anything.
jerseys anymore. I'm gonna again. This is the ugly where you people police how people talk about it. Talk about
No, nobody's policing anything.
it.
That's all.
And again, another ugly is NN just joined the chat.
Oh no.
Why is it always
Hit the like button and then hit the like button. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and then
And
Oh, look who's pulled up as well.
I know.
Hey, she,
Oh.
she personally called your name. She called your name.
I said what I said, and I'm standing on it.
shots were fired.
Charles, do you know what I said? I'm gonna say it again because you're here anyway. I said Bruno. I only said Bruno was man of the match to piss you off. There.
I mean, he technically he was man of the match.
Damn.
Oh my
He's
god.
on one tonight. Yeah, shots fired everywhere today.
No.
Yeah. What's wrong with you
Charles,
recently?
you have
What's happened?
24 hours to respond, Doctor.
Look,
More like
I'm on
24 minutes.
I'm on a roll, okay?
Hey, okay.
Y'all are not internet ready.
Hey,
Oh,
my babe.
Lord.
Yeah, she called your name. She said what she said, and she said it again.
Yes,
You
I
know what?
did.
To be fair though, you ain't said nothing that was too bad. You said nothing
What
that
do
was
you
too bad. That's about.
look? I can only say what I can say to defend myself.
But
You
but
people,
isn't
I
this
just have mouth. I just have mouth. I can't fight like physically.
isn't this what
Mm.
we're
I
talking
don't think
about?
Charles
Though?
wants to fight you, Doctor.
No, I'm just no. For anybody who
I don't
feels
think
like they
it's
can
that
fight me,
serious. Yeah.
no, for anybody who thinks when they see me they're gonna fight me, I will run away. I'm just telling you.
But isn't this what we're talking about though? Being the ugly about our fan base, our division, so much that to the extent where Doctor is saying nominating a man of the match just to piss another fan off and trigger people.
The
Like
banter.
Exactly what we were talking about, actually.
What?
Exactly that.
Right? No, the thing is,
That's
I
how we don't
didn't have any.
you're poking at the bear, innit? You know, when you poke a bear, they're gonna poke back, innit? Or they're gonna scratch you, or they're gonna bite you. Yeah. So it's kind of like that situation where we're so eager to want to be right. We're happy to just piss each other off. We
Yeah.
just want to piss each other off. Where was the unity in this fan base? We're not Manchester United.
UNITY.
imagine,
UNITY. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just had to do that.
imagine
I don't know
we
what is
end up
wrong with me
in
today.
Europe and everybody will be like, there'll be people in here that will be like, well, individual brilliance brought us here. Oh, this,
So what?
it's
And there will be people who say, I told you so. I told you he could do it. I told you he could do it. I told you this. I told you that. And then other people will be like, I told you Bruno was helpful. I told you Bruno was this. I told you. Let's say Xerxes has 15 GA this season, for example. Oh my God, I told you. I've been telling people Xerxes is this, Xerxes is that. And I'm tired of it. At the end of the
The
season,
prophets.
I feel like you're talking about another person, the same person again, Doctor.
same things, Doctor.
no, and then some people will start bringing up Sancho's name, and then we should
Damn,
bring
she
him back.
boiled it down to
the same
one. She
person.
just boiled it down to one person just now.
Then another person will somehow manage to bring Mason Greenwood's name back into the whole situation. Then there'll be the third person who will bring up Marcus Rashford. Why?
Doctor has on smoke today.
No, because why?
You know what? It's
She
late,
needs
you know.
answers.
It's late. That's what it is. It's late. She
It's
needs to go
1:30.
bed.
I'm tired. If I hear about Mason Greenwood one more time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I hear about Sancho, oh my God.
To be fair, Greenwood
so-
is doing well.
Greenwood's coming to
And
Jamaica.
so what? And so what?
Mason
He's never
Greenwood
playing
to
in
the
the
world.
UK again. He's never playing in the UK again.
Well, he's gonna play for Jamaica, so
Uh,
good for
he
him.
can go. He can stay in France. He's literally at Marseille.
I mean, watch how
That's
you
saying
say
a
that
lot
because
without
he
saying
is
a lot.
ECR.
But not forever. Somebody else is gonna pick him up. That's bigger than Marseille.
Who? Don't tell me Real Madrid.
Somebody
Someone.
else, another club.
Barcelona.
It could be Barca. It could be Bayern. It could be who knows? It could be a club that's bigger than Marseille is gonna come in.
You know what? Again,
I'm just saying,
I don't have a lot to say
like
about Mason Greenwood or
Yeah.
Saka. Sorry, yeah, or Sancho.
Oh, Saka, Doctor.
Doctor, another allegation. damn.
It's
It all comes back to Arsenal. Oh my
Get
god.
yeah. She's
Oh
setting
my.
herself up here. It's like she's setting herself up. She's definitely an
The
Arsenal fan.
truth comes out at night.
Accountability is difficult. We get it.
Yay!
Wow, you got Saka on the brain like that, yeah? But guys,
Wow.
let me welcome someone else to the
He
show.
loves my club, says LMS. All right, then like wrap up. Big up, bro.
Well, go on. Well, go on.
I know it's late. It's late. No, let's bring Doctor back as well. It's late. It's late. How you doing? How you feeling? Hey, do you know what? Yeah, you might have missed the introduction of the show where we spoke about the good, bad, and ugly. Yeah, what would have been your good, bad, and ugly of this week if you was here?
Oh, me, yeah. Good, bad, and ugly. Got the 3 points. Bad first half. Ugly Amrim.
Oh God. Yeah, we'll just leave that one there. Yeah, because let's not get too divided over this whole Amrin versus the players thing. Because we all know how you feel about Amrin. We all know how I feel about Amrin. But you know, I'm tired of. If I'm being honest, I'm tired of like fighting over if he's gonna go because we know I don't think he's
I
going
think
anywhere.
I know where it is now, Amrim. Anyway, I can just say it to you now, really. Like,
Okay.
I'll just really say it to you now. Like, listen, I'll be real with you. Amrim's a basic coach. Step one coach. Yeah. We ain't going nowhere with this guy. He's a step one coach, but at least get us Europe so you can at least fulfill a contract and then you get sacked in it because well,
If
I've
he gets
accepted what you are.
definitely getting sacked.
No, if you get Europe, that's what I said. Get Europe, fulfill your contract so all the Amrin groupies can say that, no, look, take that. Yeah. What are you going to say now? Yeah, so fulfill your contract. And when we don't do nothing, then you'll prove my point. Wasted 3 years, innit? But Amrin is living on a prayer. It's been a year. I don't see anything, and I will say it from now. I hated this guy. Ten Hag is a better coach than him.
What?
I hated this guy, and it's obvious what
That-
Amrin has done.
I'm sorry.
What Amrin has done, and I have to be real about it. What
What?
Amrin has done has dropped the standards, and everyone's fell for it.
No,
And
no, no,
everyone's
no,
like,
no. Because I distinctly remember
everyone's
you
like,
didn't
oh,
like Ten Hag
because
either.
he finished his season,
Saying you wanted him
because he
out.
finished his
But
season, let
now
me land,
Cameron
let me
is
land,
here. You were trying
let
to
me
say,
land, I beg, let me land. I
okay, land.
beg, let me land. You've been yapping for time, innit? I
I'll
beg,
land.
let me land.
Oh, yeah,
Land.
why is it always
Please
beef?
land. Go ahead and land. I'm
Let
gonna
me land. Let me land. Yeah? Everybody was complaining when we dropped to 8th like it's a disaster. Ambrose took it to new lows, 15th. So all we have to do is finish a few places higher and everyone's going to say it's improvement. He ain't really doing shit.
Some people are calling you a flip flop.
Uh,
You never
What
liked
do you mean? I'm
Amrim,
not
though,
a
did you?
flip-flop.
Ah!
I've
No,
never
he never
liked
liked
I've
Cameron.
never liked Amrin. He was never in the top 3 managers I
Sorry,
wanted.
not Amrim. Sorry, not Amrim. Sorry, you never liked
I've
Ten
never
Hag.
liked
Sorry.
Amrin.
Were
And I've never
you Ten
liked
Hag?
Ten Hag either. Just because I said Ten Hag is better than Amrin doesn't mean I like Ten Hag either. I'm saying he's better than Amrin.
Yeah, okay.
What did Ten Hag get in his first season? What did Ten Hag get in his first season in survival mode? Third.
Yeah.
And FA Cup?
Third. No, he got third. He got third.
And the Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, sorry.
He got third in the Carabao. Like the levels are dropped.
So what are you
Right.
saying? Are you bigging up?
I'll tell you what I'm saying. I'll tell you what I'm
He's just
saying.
saying,
I'll tell you what I'm saying.
as shit as Ten Hag was, he's saying Amrim's shitter. That's what he's saying, basically.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I can't. But the
He
levels
thinks
are
they're
dropped. Just get me Europe. Get me Europe and fuck off. That's what I'm saying.
I don't.
Get me Europe and fuck off.
I don't think it's possible for Amram to get Europe. I mean, it's mathematically
Even if he
possible.
does,
Yeah.
even if
You
he does
don't
have a
think
good
it's
slip,
possible?
he'll probably get
But-
6th, 5th or 6th.
You better.
I don't think top definitely won't finish top 4. 5th or 6th is realistic. I think that's about
Yeah.
where
So Europe, that's Europe.
Europe.
Depending if
Better, ain't it?
an English club wins some sort of Europe, you might get Champions League, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so he's gonna either land up. It's either Europa League or Champions League. You know, that's where Ruben Amorim will end up with
That's
this.
where he's aiming for. Yeah.
That's where he's
That's the
gonna.
bar. That's what he's aiming for. Will he get it? We will see in it. Because
That's
people
what
like to
he's
get
aiming
giddy off
for.
their victories.
Sure.
But
Either
on the giddy train.
So, but I'm not being funny. No, that's one thing I will defend though, because if you don't get happy, you're just gonna be sad all the time.
I know some people love being depressed though. So
But I have a life outside of football. That's a good thing with me. So I'm happy outside of Man United. I'm good.
you don't say.
That's that's the reality.
because I
That's the
wouldn't know.
reality. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I'm joking.
Being very honest,
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Bro, the way you
nobody
talk about
believes you.
the way you talk about football. You sure? You know, when Bot said it's like
Things
a
are landing
religion,
into things are landing into place in my life that Man United that's what pisses me off. Everything else in life is
I enjoy
landing
Man
into
United
place.
right now. Yeah.
What did I tell you before about Joe? It's a habit for me to watch Man United. Those I want to watch them.
You
The
have to. Oh,
football's
but
the
if you're a
football
fan,
the football is an eyesore. We struggle to string passes together in a half or in a whole of 90 minutes. That's what it is. But at least we scored some goals. I give it that.
not gonna
Score some
lie,
goals now.
I was trying to be positive, bro. You made me depressed about the whole match, man. Everybody like us
The
a
press
Spurs,
about
mate.
we got 3 points,
I
bro.
know, I'm in the stream, bro.
At least we
I'm in
got 3 points. That's what I'm telling you. We got 3 points.
the
Xerxes scored a banger. Mount got off the.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not getting disappointed. Nah.
Must
It's
have
too
been a power
early
surge.
or late. Whatever you want to do. It's 1:30 in England.
I
And
know.
it was on some mad Arsenal love and shit, yeah. But at least she weren't depressing. She made me laugh.
No, but like either way, it was still like a great short show that I feel like
Sure. It's a
if you
whole hour.
if you laughed today, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Go to Backhand Entertainment. That's where you'll find Joe's channel. United Talks Community. That's where you'll find Doctor's channel and Minus Football
Hello.
Power Hour. Make sure you subscribe. Show love to all the channels, and we will be here next week for sure with another installment of the Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Good night.
Take care, people.
We out.
Big up yourselves.